What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine? Even if you call me up 100 times.
Welcome back to the official Sweet Baby Ink slander channel. We are back, okay? But listen, y'all gotta like this video, okay? Because YouTube is on the shenanigans. Across the board, every Sweet Baby Ink video now is getting shut the hell down. I don't care what nobody say. You get what I'm saying?
God damn!
They shutting it down. So y'all gotta like this video. You gotta leave a comment. If you don't do nothing, you gotta like this video and leave a comment. So anyway, Elon Musk just brought a whole new set of eyes to this Sweet Baby Inc. situation and this Gamergate 2 situation. Okay. Now I wasn't around for Gamergate, right? I was still a normie. I didn't become red pilled until 2018. Matter of fact, I want to know y'all red pill stories. What red pilled you? I'll tell you what red pilled me. It was Captain Marvel and this guy right here, the Quartering. All right. When I first saw the Quartering, I did not like him. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't on the anti-woke train. I thought, let's be honest. If you look at the Quartering, he looked like he hang naggers. He looked like he done hung him a few naggers out there. I'm just saying. Allegedly. Not even allegedly. I'm just saying he looked like it. I ain't saying that he did it. I'm just saying he looked like it. So I was kind of, triggered by his content. But after Captain Marvel came out and I watched this shit, I was like, no, wait a cotton picking minute now. This shit make a little bit of sense. And now I'm a whole fan of that KKK member. I'm just playing. He is not a KKK member, all right? At least not yet. But anyway, so y'all go ahead. Listen, before we get into it, because we got to react to this. I just want to let y'all know that we are sitting at 7,206 subscribers. Man, we well on our way to 8K. We gonna hit 10K before the end of this year. At this rate, we gonna hit it. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and remember, guys, Saturday night after Saturday Night Hypnosis, we are going to be in the Discord reacting to episode 4 of Shogun. I can't wait. All right. So let's get into it. So Elon Musk pretty much retweets this post by James Lindsay, #1 gay studies, whatever the fuck. So we're gonna click on this and we're gonna see what these folks have to say. By the way, shouts out to Cabrutus, because he was just on Saturday Night Hypnosis with us. Now he's on the show with the Quartering. I mean, how far have we come? Shout out to my boy Hypnotic. How far have we come? We got guests on there that's on with the big boys. So let's go ahead and play this. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so y'all can see, because I know a lot of y'all is blind. And let's see what they had to say.
Are, upset about, oh, hey, we have some diversity in the game. It's actually the way that they go about it, with pure tokenism, with phoning in weak characters instead of creating strong new characters. And more importantly, it's about a vindictiveness to destroy the past, to destroy the IP, to ignore the source material, and to tear apart these beloved characters in some sort of fitful rage that we don't understand and is very disingenuous. And I think that is the tremendous reaction to Suicide Squad. And this is going to have an immense financial impact. The way games are funded, you don't use your own money. Even EA, okay? Games are hugely expensive to make. They're upwards of, $250, sometimes $600 million. It's for certain live games. It's incredibly how expensive they are. And to do that, your CFO is your best friend. You're counting on your CFO to get you tax breaks, to get you in, to put studios in regions which are financially favorable, and you will borrow the cheap money. You will get a cheap money to do it. Even EA does this. I worked with EA. We were putting together a deal where they were taking bailout money from the banks in the last financial crisis that we had, and they were applying that cheap money towards games. Same thing with COVID money. They're applying that cheap money towards games. And what has been the cheapest money while interest rates were still low, a couple of years ago? It was ESG financing. And so they're going to take this money and they're going to put it into games. But now that they don't have that money anymore, because ESG is either being diminished or rebranded because the returns on investment have been so poor on Wall Street for ESG funds, that source of revenue is drying it up. This woke machine cannot continue in the way that it is now for AAA gaming. And I think, unfortunately, it's so entrenched that you're not going to see much of an ability to course correct, because the studios are
they're just going to shut down, right?
They're going to shut down.
Yeah.
And this is truly the rise of AA gaming, or what some of my fans call S-tier gaming. This is,
like Helldivers.
Like Helldivers, Pal World, the Diablo West
Pal
game
World,
that came out. I forget the name of that. Really incredible success stories in a period where game companies are experiencing significant losses. The bleeding will continue. until, and no one's going to wake up from it. Unfortunately, it's going to be a total nosedive.
Wow, there's so much to unpack there.
God damn!
So much to unpack.
God damn!
Wow. Okay, so yeah, the first part he spoke about bad characters and destroying the. See, the I don't have a problem with the mission of ESG, getting more inclusion, getting more diverse. I don't have a problem with that. But he spoke about a vindictiveness that is such a great word to use. By the way, Grums on Twitter is this guy that used to be an executive or either a developer or an executive. We're going to look it up in a minute. For Blizzard. So he's been in the industry, and my assumption is he still has strong connections to the industry, which is why he can speak so definitively on this. He apparently knows what's going on out here in these streets. So shouts out to Grums. But that is so true that there's such a vindictiveness. It's not even just that you guys came in and said, hey, listen, we want to add more diversity, because that's fine. You want to bring that's perfectly fine. You want to bring in more black people, fine. You want to bring in more women, fine. You want to bring in more LGBTQ members, that is perfectly fine. But why do you feel the need to come in and tear down what used to be? Nigga, I like my fucking toxic white male characters. The fuck is you talking about? Like, what? I like my boy Kratos. I like Master Chief. I like Tommy Vercetti. You get what I'm saying? I like my boy Link from Zelda. I love these characters. Why can't you come in and make diverse characters that we can like? Which is why I don't understand the whole Miles Morales situation. Y'all will never get me on board with that. Like y'all want to do the whole Miles Morales situation. Okay, y'all, what y'all told them to do was create diverse characters we actually like, and they did that. So why y'all feel the need to like attack that character is beyond me. But whatever, I'll let y'all have it. Okay, but there's another clip. Hold on, let me play it.
The ESG funding and the way people bend budgets.
Oh, and I only commented on the first part. The second part, which is why this is war, because they're going to take that money. I mean, he said it's just business, but they're also sacrificing quality, because these people that you're hiring aren't qualified to do the goddamn job you are asking them to do.
God damn!
They're not qualified. All they know how to do is scream about racism, sexism, homophobia. That's all they know how to do. And that's why it's a war. I mean, you can take the money, but we ain't going to buy the games. And like he said, the money's running out because there's no return on investment. So diversity, equity, and inclusion is not profitable. But that's why you got so many communists running around. Let's continue.
You can take that same parallel to like Hollywood, right? There's a reason all those Hollywood films, all the woke Disney crap was filmed in Europe. They were getting like, I think for the Marvels, they got something like a $50 million tax break. In these tax breaks and, all this kind of stuff. I happen to agree with you that I think the money's not gone, but I think it's not flowing as freely as it once was.
Well, it's not just money. Like you pointed out, different regions will offer tax credits, and these things come with strings attached. All right,
right.
Political strings attached. And one thing that everyone needs to realize is that it's not that these studios are funding the games out of their own pocket. That would be very expensive for them. Cash is king. They will preferably go out and get money from other sources if it's cheap enough to help spread the risk of these massive titles. And so you have a lot of quid pro quo happening. And I can tell you that devs have been approaching me and giving me some inside baseball on what's been happening. And there are funding deals out there for studios, and I can't get too specific. I don't want to out my sources, that have certain strings attached. Like a company will suddenly sign with a developer, and now that developer needs to hire a DEI director and needs to go out and hire consultancy firms to gender balance their staff, or quite specifically, go out and hire companies like SBI to consult on their writing and do sensitivity reading and changes for that. And what does all this do? It boosts their ESG score. It allows them access to that funding. So ESG is not going away entirely. It's become an evil brand. People are waking up to this.
Hey,
so
even CD Projekt Red, man. Even CD Projekt Red does it.
So you have a rebranding going on right now. They're not calling it ESG, but it's still out there. And the money isn't as cheap as it was before because interest rates are up everywhere, but it's still out there and it's still fine. This is why you look at how could a studio agree to do this? How could they do something that's so financially devastating to their games? And it's because they're kind of in this situation where that's the money they can get. And so, you have this self-perpetuating machine, and I don't think, and that's why it's kind of a death spiral that I don't think you can really escape. The only way you can escape it is to make a good game. And if you're already reliant on ESG and you're already reliant on these other fundings because your games are too damn expensive to make, you're trapped.
Yeah, that's a great point. I think that also parallels to Hollywood, where
So, I mean, this is all so interesting, but like I told y'all before, this is war, and I apologize. Apparently, my audio was low, and I didn't realize it until just now. So, I apologize for that. I'm gonna have to fix that in post production. But yeah, man, this is a situation. Grums is saying that these studios just gonna close, and these AA studios are gonna be the ones that rise from it. I look forward to it. Like, shout out to Dragon. He been crying about Last Epoch for weeks. That's doing well. Obviously, Helldivers is doing well. But have y'all seen Moon Studios' is new what's that? No Rest for the Wicked. That game looks fucking amazing. I'm looking forward to what is that? Crimson Desert. That looks amazing. And Capcom still doing their thing. And right now, guys, like, I'm deep. Yes, as a nigga, I'm black. You know what I'm saying? I'm deep in my JRPG phase right now. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII, which I'm enjoying. I'm also playing Tales of Arise, which surprisingly I'm enjoying a little bit. Obviously, Dragon's Dogma is coming out. I'm gonna be playing that. Man, I'm on my Eastern developer shit because these Western developers, they ain't on shit, and I ain't trying to hear it. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Atreus, and I got a special message for you. I have overhauled my Patreon. That's right. I finally figured out what we're gonna do with it. We're gonna be watching the latest movies, TV shows, and animation together as a community. Yeah, that's right. My live reaction, discussion, predictions, all in the Discord chat together. Okay, you don't feel like paying for any of these subscriptions for the latest TV shows and movies that you want to watch? That's cool. Just watch it with me. You know what I mean? It'd be like watching it at my house, except on a computer screen. Now, the standard membership is going to allow you to get into the Discord, have access to the chat, and we'll watch everything together. Pretty standard, right? The advanced membership is going to actually give you the ability to be able to come on mic and have discussion with us as we're having a discussion period for whatever it is that we're watching, right? You don't have to come on camera if you don't want to, but it's an option for you. Additionally, you're going to have direct input on the things that we watch. It could be some of the newest stuff. It could be old movies and shows that you want to see my reaction to, or you just want to get my opinion on. Yeah, we're going to do that. And one final thing, for the people who have rocked out with me since the beginning, this is for you. If you're already in the Discord, you already in there for free, baby. So go ahead, click on the link below. We're starting this weekend with episode 4 of Shogun every Saturday night, right after Saturday Night Hypnosis. So can't wait to see y'all there. I'll talk to y'all later.
Let's go. Hey. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby. When you pull up, it's on action, my baby.